Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. In this video I'll start my topic 1.4, which is multiplication of matrices. Two matrices A and B are comfortable for multiplication if the number of columns of A is equal to the number of rows of B. For example, we have a matrix A 1 2 3 0 and a matrix B 4 1. We can see the number of columns of A are 1 and 2 and the number of rows of B are 4 and 1. 2 rows. There are 2 columns and 2 rows, so they both are suitable for multiplication. Similarly, multiplication of two matrices is explained by following examples. Matrices, we have the matrix A and the matrix B, and we can multiply them because the number of columns of A are equal to number of rows of B. In this example, the number of columns are 2 and the number of rows are 2, so these two are suitable for multiplication. Similarly, the associative law under multiplication: if A and B and C are three matrices comfortable for multiplication, then associative law under multiplication is given by AB into C is equals to A into B into C. We always solve the matrices enclosed by brackets. For example, we have a matrix A, B and C, and we want to multiply them because we want to check associative law under multiplication. We take left hand side, A into B enclosed by brackets into C. So we solve A into B first and then we multiply the final answer with C. We multiply A into B in this way: first row into first column and first row into second column, then second row into first column, second row into second column. So here you can see 2 into 0 plus, we always put additive sign here, 2 into 0 plus 3 into 3. Similarly, 2 into 1 plus 3 into 1, minus 1 into 0 plus 0 into 3, minus 1 into 1 plus 0 into 1, and this is the final answer. And then we multiply it with C to get this side of the associative law. Similarly, we take right hand side of associative law and then multiplication of BC holds first. A into BC, B into C, this is the answer of B into C, and then we multiply it by A, and this is the final answer, AB into C. We can see in this example associative law hold because AB into C is equals to A into B into C. Similarly, the distributive law of multiplication over addition and subtraction. Let we have three matrices and the distributive of law of multiplication under addition are given below. If this sign is multiplication, we call this law is distributive law of multiplication over addition, and if we have negative sign here, we call it distributive laws of multiplication over subtraction. As you can see, this is the distributive law of multiplication over addition. A into B plus C, we solve B plus C first and then multiply the whole output by A, and which must be equal to AB plus AC. This is the left distributive law because we are multiplying A from the left side, and this is the right distributive law because we are multiplying C from the right side. In this example, you can easily verify distributive law of multiplication over addition. For example, we have A is equals to 2 3 minus 1 0, B is equals to 0 1 3 1, and C is equals to 2 2 minus 1 0. Then by 1, A into B plus C. We add the corresponding entries and then multiply the final output with A. Similarly, we compute the right hand side as AB plus AC. We multiply AB and AC and then we add the answers and we can see it is equal to left hand side. So distributive law of multiplication over addition holds. Similarly, distributive law of multiplication over subtraction are as follows. As I told earlier, if A into B minus C is equals to AB minus AC and A minus B into C is equals to AC minus BC. In this example, we verify the distributive law of multiplication over subtraction. So we take left hand side of this law and compute it as we compute earlier, B minus C first, and then multiply by A from the left side. And similarly we take right hand side and compute it AB, A into B minus A into C, and the final answer match left hand side. So left hand side and right hand sides are equal, so we say that distributive law of multiplication over subtraction holds here.